It's Dr. Liz here, and I just wanted to say hello. Dropping in for just a few moments and just kind of checking in, see how you're doing. I haven't been here with you for a while, and see how your holiday prep is going. I know here in my world, ah, it's busy, busy in the office, and I am definitely seeing the mid and pre-trend holiday trend that I wanted to share. There's a lot of stress, a lot of pressure for folks going on, and I just wanted to help you share three quick tips on how to make sure that your holiday and post-holiday go exactly or as nearly exactly as you want. Okay? So I'm guessing your day is filled with your regular stuff. Like right about now, our regular stuff includes a lot of working from home, kids and school on Zoom. Anybody in masters is Zoom these days, or all the other remote platforms, and that becomes part of our regular. So you have that, and then we have the extra joy of knowing how to wear the perfect mask, and people having all sorts of matching masks. But we've got the holidays coming, and that's wonderful and also stressful because we're having to make some tough decisions. At least that's what I'm hearing. For many people, they can't just go see their family the way they used to, or they don't want to get together with friends like they used to because they really aren't quite sure what's safe, and or who's been quarantining, or just even if we take the whole quarantine thing off the table. It's the regular, we gotta drive down there, or these people have to come up here for so many days and it's stressful and I really don't get along with the family, you know, fill in the blank kind of thing. So let's just reboot. Let's think about ourselves. Let's go back to things that have worked in the past. And maybe you're a little bit like me that sometimes I over promised to myself and I over planned and didn't really think about what my now looked like with what maybe my bank account, my energy account, access to whatever. So before you have the tears or the anger or the frustration or the meltdown, let's step back and start to figure out how we can just enjoy ourselves and our families and our friends. I mean, that means getting back to the priorities and what are your, what is most important for you during this holiday season. So, first thing is, I always wonder what is the big ticket must-haves for your family. All right, maybe it's a holiday light show or church service. Maybe it was or is decorating the tree or baking, game night. Perhaps your family or you made a point of volunteering, and maybe some of these activities are no longer kind of on the table like they used to be, or they're going to be modified a little bit. I get that. I honestly get that. Around here, I understand, the kind of the trail of lights is now all done by your car, which is still good. So people are getting creative and they're taking something that really is special. Instead of walking the park, they are now kind of driving the area. So let's get the big ticket must-haves. Put them out on a piece of paper or on your phone. What are yours? What makes a holiday special? What's your sweethearts? Or if you have kids, what are the kids' musts? Write them down and let's start discussing them. And let's get them on the calendar. Let's make sure that we aren't overbooking ourselves. Okay, overbooking ourselves. Okay. Number two, set expectations first with yourself and then with others. And why do I say that? I want you to be clear about what you can expect from yourself, what your reality, what you can realistically that you can provide for yourself and then for others. And then with that information, then you can start setting the expectations with other people in your family. Maybe they want to do a whole lot more than's in your energy bandwidth or in the budget. So you want to make sure that you know what you want first, and then you can have discussions with them. For those of you that are now having to gently let family members down, I think, no, you cannot come over this holiday season, or we're going to do a remote holiday, or we're just stepping out of out of that completely, and we're planning a very quiet getaway someplace else. Do it early. Don't drop the bomb on them. I'm already seeing some people that are just starting to kind of like mention to family members that, "Oh, I don't know if we're going to be coming down, that, I don't know if we're going to be kind of coming over this year. We're just going to have to think about it." You already know. You just don't want to hear their reaction, or you don't want to disappoint them or hurt them. So let's start getting on the phone, getting on the emails, and letting folks know very clearly what they can expect from you, what you'd like to expect from them. Let's get through the tears and the misunderstandings and the hurts now. Help them adjust, help you adjust. Okay? And I don't know. For me, I would rather know that folks aren't going to come over, because that's going to save me a lot even when I'm just going to the grocery store. I don't need to buy this huge turkey. Perhaps, maybe, if it's just going to be like 2 or 3 of us, maybe, it might be a completely different, non-traditional Christmas dinner for us. Usually turkey and, all the sides and stuff like that. Maybe we'd flip it and do something different. Or I certainly would cut proportions down, right? And third, and I think equally as important, is plan for the unexpected, because it's going to happen, all right? And that doesn't mean you need to run around and have all these, what ifs case scenarios, but I want you to be able to get yourself centered and be ready. That means taking good care of yourself. It's getting the rest, getting a little bit of me time or quiet time. And I know that's tough these days, but it may be stepping outside for a few moments, or, lingering in the shower, or grabbing a nice book. It's changing your mindset. We need to be able to plan for the unexpected, and the best way that I know is that we are as rested as possible, as centered, as balanced, that we understand what are our priorities for the holiday season, so we can have a clear idea of what other people's priorities are, and we sort of figure out how can we do a nice blend. And when those unexpected things happen, right, how can you manage them better? Maybe we plan ahead that this tends to happen. So what do I need to do? Maybe run out of time wrapping gifts, or run out of time I'm going to make all these, cute little decorative cookies or something. So maybe I change that and don't do that. Maybe that becomes a post-Christmas family get-together thing, rather than a pre, so that everything's beautiful, the Martha Stewart look. Build in some extra time. That's a big one for me, so I don't rush. When I rush, I get anxious. When I get anxious, I get frustrated. I'm not as easygoing. So I need to plan in and build in extra time, or cut out some of the things that I have on my list. Try to have a money cushion. Have a little bit of set aside the oops money. And if that means that you do less, or buy less, or produce less, then do that. Right? Last but not least, planning for the unexpected. Let's have good boundaries. And that goes right up there with letting people know, setting expectations for yourself and then others. Good boundaries mean we don't wait to the very end and then drop bombs on people. Good boundaries mean we've had decent conversations with them ahead of time. And even if it's disappointing for them or frustrating for them, that's okay. You guys can work it out. So, I hope you have a wonderful, safe holiday. Please get your must-haves in place first. That's going to be the key to having that fun, relaxing, memorable holiday. And the other pieces will kind of fall into place. But we're really in this special time of what ifs. It's really important that we take care of ourselves, take care of our family members, make sure we're hitting the must-haves and getting as creative as we can around incorporating those. Join me inside my At Relationships Renewed private Facebook group, where we talk a whole bunch more of that. Last week and this week, we're talking about a lot of self-care, what that looks like, how to get creative and sharing ideas. And these holiday stress tips are just part of that self-care. So we can managing our world and our needs and our relationships needs as much as possible. Take care. I will talk to you later. Drop me any DMs if you have more questions, but I'll see you inside at Relationships Renewed. Bye.